The structured lesson cycle is based on brain-based learning. It has 5 key components. The first step, called word-building lessons, is built on errorless mastery teaching. In this step, the students learn a featured word, and then this is where the direct instruction comes in. The teacher is provided cues in the margin, and the teacher guides the student through the lesson using these cues, which is part of the errorless mastery teaching cycle. When the student completes this step 1A with 3 or fewer errors, then they continue with the exact same word in step 1B. Step 1B is the Trace and Read workbook. This is based on the Fernald whole word tracing method. The student traces the word and says the whole word repetitively. It combines auditory and tactile input for learning that word. This is the only consumable piece of the program. When the student completes this step with 100% mastery, then you move on to step 1C, which is called guided word practice. Guided word practice is made up of 3 sub-steps. This is where the comprehension level of the program begins, and also is very interactive for the students. The students use cards and pictures to help develop phrases and sentences and begin to use sight words and the nouns and verbs in context. The information for the teacher is written so it tells them exactly what they should do and exactly what they should say. When they complete the first card activity, they move into the next section, which is the read aloud, which is simply on the next page. And the third section is the real-world connection, where the teacher shares with the student and they respond using oral expression. When the student completes the third step with 100% mastery, they move on to step 1D, which is the activity sheets. The purpose of the activity sheets is to promote independent practice, which is an important employability skill for students with severe disabilities. Each lesson has 2 practice pages. One is always an identification worksheet, and the other is always a comprehension type worksheet. Overall, the students learn 7 different types of worksheets. When the students complete each of those 4 steps with 100% mastery, then the teacher repeats that cycle 4 more times. So they learn a total of 5 words at a time. When they have learned all 5 words, then you go to step 3, which is a word game. The word game is a review and social interaction activity that prepares the student for assessment. The assessment occurs as a post-test in step 4. A post-test contains up to 20 words and is continually reviewing words throughout the program. When the student achieves 100% mastery on the words in the post-test, then they move to step 5, the final step in the structured lesson cycle, and they read a book. The books are very exciting and rewarding for the students to read. When they read that book, they also are able to go back to the guided word practice And there is a series of comprehension questions that the teacher asks the students regarding the materials they read. The books are programmed readers, so the student never interacts with a word that they haven't specifically learned to read. Over the course of the program, they are reading books and learning 140 different sight words and common nouns and verbs. If you would like to learn more about the program and talk to a PCI representative, you can contact us through the website www.pcieducation.com or call us at 1-800-594-4263. 1-800-594-4263. Thank you.